Oh, okay. According to YouTube, I am now live. Fantastic. And I already have an error saying it's not receiving enough video to maintain the. Hang on, not enough. Why? Why? What's the problem now? Give me a second. Well, I haven't dropped any frames. It's all fine. It seems fine to me. Right, whatever. Oh yeah, me tunes. Put on me tunes. There we go. We'll put on Planet Wisp Act 2. That should do. That's a good starting song. I'll just have a quick sip of me tea. What? Encoding overload? What? I restarted the. A faster encoding preset. What? What? Oh, not now. Oh. What if I do this? What do you mean whatever. Well, good evening everybody and welcome to tonight's NIMBY Rails stream. You join me on the Wales save again, where we are in, well, we're in Wales. Yeah, this is the Wales save. The Welsh save is the one I was looking for here. I was just letting the game run for a bit, just so we can make some money before we can start adding a tramway, because I think, one problem that we have at the moment is the Swansea district line just is clobbered with passengers at Morriston and West Wales Parkway. And this would be too much of a problem if the trains were every half hour, but because of the limited money in trains, they are running every 2 hours. So a tram, I think, would help with this area, especially the Swansea area anyway. So that passengers going from Morriston towards Swansea don't have to go all the way to Port Talbot and then back all the way, because that's what they currently have to do, I believe. But which is dumb. And I'm starting to drop frames already. What a great start. Alright, hello there, Point A and LeMay. I hope you're doing well this evening. I'm going to see what I can do about these settings, because I am very confused. Replay buffer. I wonder what else can I use. Use a custom buffer size. I wonder if 3,500 will work. I don't know. Alright. Well, hopefully if that works for now. Did you ever manage to get a first class seat from the 317? No, I think that kind of, well, money aside, I had no idea if any of them were going to be salvaged, and I wouldn't know where to look. I mean, I guess I could have gone to the scrapyard at Newport, but Newport's a bit of a walk away from Southall or Hayes and Harlington. So that's not really a viable option for me. Sadly. So I never got the seat. Oh well. Right, so I want for this sort of tram network to have three tram lines, I think. So one that I have an idea so far would be starting from the sort of coast here at well, it says South End, which sort of like Oystermouth or wherever it is. So I was going to have one line going here, going all along the coast, almost like the British version of the coast tram in Belgium, then serving Swansea, and then it'll go a bit further north to West Wales Parkway, and then we'll have another line going from University of this Swansea, because Swansea has two different universities. Excellent. We'll have one starting from this one at Swansea Gate, going up, and then connecting at Morriston and Pontardaw. That's sort of my idea. I don't know what I'm going to do with the third line yet. But hello Crazy Shark and hello Tom. Hope we're doing well. this evening. And I also hope you weren't affected too badly by the winds yesterday. Funnily enough, the winds were actually a bit of an issue here because something really funny happened. I was just yesterday when it was very blowy. My mum knocked on my door just before lunchtime, and she said, "Daniel, the gazebo's gone." I'm like, "What? What do you mean? It's gone." So I looked outside, and it just. The wind completely quick-scoped on the gazebo and flew it into the neighbour's garden. So we had to spend like an hour and a half completely dismantling it. Oh, goodness me, it was so funny. But annoying at the same time, because, you know, it would have been easily solved if we just put some sandbags down for it. Oh. Alright, wind doesn't cause any issue here. It was a bit wet, but I live in the north, so that's every day. Yeah, true. Ghost tram from which. Alright, yeah, so that's sort of the idea I have for this tram. Now, I haven't decided the actual tram vehicle, though Transport for Wales has already provided us with one option. This thing, the City Link, which I have checked its minimum radius. I think it's, what was it called? It's enough. It can go around like a tram, like tram tracks. It should be able to. But the problem is it will have to be like a high floor tram network, so it wouldn't be a low floor. And it does cost a pretty penny for one unit. Well, actually that's not too bad compared to the IET. Like 6.2 million versus 20 million. This is DuckTales movie. Anyway, let's start building our tram. We'll start with the here. We'll start roughly here. Yeah, so if we just copy one of our other stations and then we can use it from there as like a little base. Oh yeah, we were talking about the Armstrong Powerhouse well, it caught me off guard actually, because I don't think it's an enhancement pack, it's like a new pack. Yeah, it's just... I don't know if they're AI upscale, and I don't really have an issue with AI upscaling. I mean, there's still somebody doing work anyway at the end of the day for that. Regardless of if it was or not. But the thing I was going to say is that I just think the pricing of it is complete bollocks. I would love to play Cities 2, but my computer can't even play Cities 1. Also, I'm going to do a quick test with just my... I think I've screwed over the latency, since it feels slower. Let me make it 2,500 again. Alright, let's see if that works. So, right. So the width is 2.65. And my alternate tram was the Grenadier Vario City, which it's like 1 meter narrower and dirt cheap, but it is 5 meters shorter. I'll have to think about that. Hello, Journinator. Welcome to tonight's stream. Hope you're doing well this evening. We're just about to build a tram in Swansea. I'm gonna slow the game down a little bit now because I think we're okay for now. Right. He managed to convince Dovetail to let him package the default Cujo HST model with his pack, so it's not even an EP as much. At that point, why not just make a brand new HST model? If you're gonna just add brand new Mark III coaches, like I was when I had a quick look at it, it was a bit annoying how, excuse me, how the Mark III coaches were just the same models again. No, Swansea, come on, they do deserve a tram network. Do you know what they had to deal with in the past? They had to deal with the right streetcar. Leeds is likely getting a tram now in terms of cities getting a tram. Fair enough. So, hang on, what was I looking at? So, 250 versus 299. So, high capacity. Fine, we'll use the 399 then. And we'll have to use... I wonder if I have different looking tracks. Oh, hang on. So I've got UK tram, but it doesn't have any ballast. Right. He's burned through all of his modelers like socks, so we can't have actual new models made. Oh, what a shame. And I doubt new people would probably be lining up ahead to work for him, considering he can't even take criticism from his own customers. Lord Ben. I wonder how he would be like to work with. I'm genuinely curious about that. Streetcars remain... No! Oh, come on. Okay, they haven't brought them back. They've just reimagined them, except not. Alright, let's actually build this thing here. So, parallel offset 3.5. So we'll make it a little bit narrower. We'll still use the default like 160 kbh track, but when we're doing street running, we'll put it on like tram track. Can we sell High Speed 2 to the French? Too late. We already started building it, I'm afraid. Alright, we'll name all the stations later, at last, but let's just map where we're going to put our stations. So let's just map where our stations will go. Oh dear. 1. This year, the least reliable UK trains was statistics, and for reference, the morning peak to Bedford to Bridge Bridge is placed 3 times at the top. Where is this posted? I must see this. Please. Please, I really need to see this. This sounds like just the ultimate lols. We'll check it I might check it in a little bit once I've just sorted out the Oh, actually, thanks for mentioning Dublin, Box, because I was actually going to let I'm going to let you people help me try and choose which tram to use, because we could use the Class 399, but maybe the Dublin trams could work a little bit better if I remember, because they do exist in NIMBY Rails here. I think it's this one. Yeah. Where is it? Oh, there it is, at the top here. Oh, it doesn't even have a proper naming scheme. Oh. They do have pretty good capacity, as you can see here, these ones. Okay, I'm probably not going to use the Dublin one. Never mind. I changed my mind. We're not going to use those ones. Oh yeah. Oh, we do have the Manchester Metrolink and the Sheffield Supertrams. Bear with me. Yeah. So we have the. We've got the So we got the Sheffield ones, and we also have the Croydon ones, but bleh. I do like how huge the Citadis 502 is, though. That is kind of fun. Yeah, so we have got the Manchester Metrolink here, which we can run in pairs. We got the and we got the Sheffield Super Trams as well. Pretty nice. How about a Vario barn? Well, actually, well, technically, First Group run the since First Group run the buses in Swansea, if I remember. T69 would be my option, but the T69 does not exist in NIMBY Rails yet, I'm afraid. We'll have to wait for someone to make it. Oh yeah, Gliders in Belfast. Yeah, I thought you were referencing that one, so I didn't bother. What other Vario barns do we have? Because I don't think that's the only one. Because the problem is there are some other tram types that do exist, but some of them oh, this is a Flexity. Oh, I didn't notice. So there are other trams, but like, you got to be careful with like some of the European trams because they only have doors on one side. Does the T68 exist? Nope. Not same thing for that. No T68s. Right, where is it? Kai's Vario barn. Have I installed it? I don't think I have. Oh, hang on. Okay, I got the Bogestra one here, which does have 2 doors, but the capacity of it is crap. Which is fun in Germany, not so fine here. Let me check the other ones, because I might have missed one from earlier. I'm just opening up the workshop, I'm just checking quickly. Well, oh, look, Tom, in all fairness, there are nearly 2,100 trains in NIMBY Rails. And the list is growing by the week. So who knows, maybe next week or next month, we'll get our T68 and T69s. No promises. Oh, the London one doesn't have much better capacity either. So I probably won't use that, but I'll double check. Odin C has 200s. The Chemnitz one has... Is there a dual door? Yeah, there is a dual door Chemnitz. A little bit better. Already mentioned the Bogestra. Yeah, probably not a Vario barn. Not capacity small. I want more. I think around the 240 plus is a good benchmark. Also, hello Johnny, welcome to the stream. And hello there, Ravy. Oh dear. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Nottingham ones. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good one. I didn't think about that because the no, I mean the Luxembourg. No, the Nottingham ones don't exist, but the Luxembourg ones do. So bear with me for a second. Where is it? Where are you? It's under LU. There we are. Because despite it being a CAF, it does have pretty good capacity. And you can have longer lads as well, so where are you? HIJKL. So look at that, 7, and you can even have, they're going to be in the future made 9, and you can even have a cheeky 5. So yeah, this will be fantastic. And it does look cool. I have been on them. They are good looking trams. I like how they look. but calf. However, they also have a pretty good price. I think we should use these. Yeah. In fact, yeah, stuff the class 398. We're going to use these things. And hello, West London Transport and Ravy B. Have you seen the new Dart trains in Ireland? There are new trains in Ireland? No, I haven't known about that. Oh, well, Google exists. Let me check. Let's see what's happening. Oh, man, I haven't been keeping up. They're here? Alright, let's see what they look like. There's a... Oh, it's a Jeff Marshall video. I don't want to watch that, but... Ugh. Is there like a normal... Alright, let me just check his video and I'll just pause it and I'll mute it just so I can quickly see what I... Give me a rough idea, because I don't really care about watching Jeff Marshall stuff. Right, I just want to see what the train looks like. Oh, it's Alstom! Oh, hell yeah, it's Alstom! Oh, great! The extrapolate! Alright. Okay, I will at least say they do look pretty good. So, they look pretty good. Oh, no! No! We have ironing board seats! Wait, hang on. Are they ironing boards? Actually, I can't tell. Oh. I can't tell. Are those ironing board seats? They look like it. I'm just skimming through the video. I don't really want to waste... But the displays look good. There seems to be lots of standing room. I can't tell if there's a toilet or not. I don't know. Well, I don't know if the Irish deserve toilets. By the way, I fixed the transport floor. Yeah, I did see that, Crazy Shark, so thank you very much. Yeah, they do look like ironing boards. I can't tell fully because of the I'm skimming through the video, but they do look like ironing board seats, so that's gay. Well, Ravy B, to reply, it's not so much that I'm not a fan, it's that if I want to watch somebody talk about trains, he's not on my list. Because, what's the way I can describe it? I don't really like people who are making videos when they're holding the camera and then stare where you're... It's hard. It feels very crude. Of how, you know, when you're holding the camera and stuff like that. I don't care about that. I don't like it. It looks very crude and unprofessional when you're walking around and talking to a camera holding it. With... Whatever. It's hard to explain off the top of my head right now. Do I have a vendetta against him? No. Do I want to watch him? No. Yeah. Well, the Dart isn't a tram, Hooge. So... I don't know. I mean, I don't know anything about the Dart, so I guess... fine, whatever. But Ireland's not known for its, amazing train services. Let's just say that. Alright, well, that gave me an idea. Well, at least just give me a rough idea of what it was like, so... Bleh. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, yes, we're using the Luxembourg ones. I can't decide if we should use the 7 or 9 cars. Well... Because it will be going to the university. That's my mindset. It will be going to the university, so... We'll go with... I think 9. Let's be safe with the 9 cars. Alright then. We'll go safe for 9. Now, back to what I was doing. So, it's 56 meters long, so we can have 60-meter long platforms. I wonder if I have any other platform textures. Right. I made an expanded dart system in NIMBY. Trips only lasted around 70 minutes end to end. I can't believe they're actually using these buses in Crystal Palace. I still need to ride on them. I'm talking with my friend. I'm going to be talking with my friend later, see if we can organise a time to go on the 358. Because I've been on the 358 with the Sataros running, and I hate the 358. The Sataros are lovely. You know, they're great. They're great buses. So the Sataros are fine, but the 358 as a route is garbage. If I was to do a tier list of my least favourite bus routes in London, the 358 is definitely worth top 5. Maybe top 3. It's that bad. I hate that route. Also, I'm going to find some different platform textures to use. Quickly. Yeah, I mean, I can accept the lack of toilets, I guess, but, you know, it's just more of sort of a meh. The purpose of this save is that I want to give Wales a good network, not a crap network. Come on, let's be kind. Right, where is, what's a good tram texture for tram platform texture? What could be useful? I think 7 is fine. I'm just so worried because it's going to connect with the university, and the universities will get busy in NIMBY. So that's why I'm thinking of 9. Especially since I'm not going to run the trams really frequently. I think at most, I was thinking of having the services run every 12 minutes. UK platforms. Deutsche Bahn. 10-car trams formed of 2x5s. Oh, you can't couple them together. Though I respect your thinking. That's basically Manchester. Alright, I'm gonna be creative. I'm gonna use the OBB platform textures. So HIJKO. Bahnsteig texture. Alright, you know what? We'll go. I'd say. Because, okay, fine. We'll go with 7 coaches. We'll go with 7, okay? That's still better than, like, an Enviro 200 anyway. So, let's go with 7. Which means we only have this to be 50 meters long. But I'll have it at. Yeah, okay, here's the idea. I'm going to have the trams at 7 cars. But, if I need to, I can extend them to 9 if I want to. I'll have platform extensions as, like, a sort of ready. Okay? How about that? Every 10 minutes. Okay, well, probably every 10 minutes. Fine, that can work. So where's my platform texture for OBB? Where are you? Alright. There we go. That looks more tram-like. Very nice. Oops, no. Look at that. That looks a lot more... If I can do it right. I can't. I'm not reading today, am I? Do shorter trams, more frequent service. That requires more money, and we're running with a limited money save. That's, you know, and if we spend more money than what we have, then the guys in the transit van come over and take away my PS3. Well, actually, no, I don't even know. My PS2. Sorry, I could never afford a PS3. Goodness me. Operation Princess. Right, so what I'm going to do is to map out the stations. So obviously they're wrong at the moment, but that's okay. Oh, there's a place called Blackpill. Ha! Okay, so from here we're gonna go on. It's gonna be like road running, like street running. Yeah, the idea is I want to have 3 lines. In fact, I might even have one of the lines terminate at the university, like a uni, like what they do in the Netherlands. Like in Utrecht, they have there's a service that only runs at specific times, like a peak hours express service ish, to the university. Fantastic. Correct, yeah. Correct, Crazy Shot. And this is in Swansea, Ravy. Swansea. Right, St Helens. And one here. Swansea Central Library. Sure, you could afford a PS3. Pretty sure Poly stations stock their stuff in pounds. Oh, is that what they're called now? I thought it was Pop Station. Right. And look at that space in between the roads here. Perfect for a tram. Perfect. It's like they had this in mind. Actually, let me adjust this a little bit. Put it here. And then we can have our station here for Park Tower. And then right underneath, here will be Swansea. This would be helpful. I think it would have been nice if I made this. Give me a second, I've got an idea. How much would it cost? Actually, no, that's going to be way too expensive if I make that into a viaduct. Oh, I think Sony made a Poly station. Okay, fair enough then. I'm probably thinking something else. So give me a second. Let me just see how much money I'm losing from not having a proper tram. So it's currently. Right, well, yeah, there should probably be trams in this section. Alright, well, this will have to be underground. A small little, it will technically be just an underbridge. But whatever. Put the tram on a viaduct. Well, it's going to be street running from Park Tower. Like, well, from sort of, it's going to be. I mean, I do like the idea of trams running underground, so I might have a little underground section after Park Tower, or maybe just as it gets to Park Tower, it goes underground here, and then it splits off into its respective branches. All right. Well, let me just follow. Let's have a stop here. Oh, didn't mean to have another one that close. Actually, that's a good point. Where should it go next? Because at the end of the day, I want to end it at either Morriston or West Wales Parkway. Oh, there's a hospital. That's fantastic. We can end it there. That's brilliant. That could be like another point of interest. I didn't notice there was a hospital. That's fantastic. Alright, then, problem solved. We'll end it at Morriston Hospital. Stuff West Wales Parkway. We're going to tap into our inner Adsbrook, or however you pronounce it, in Cambridge. So... Where do the buses stop at Morriston Hospital? Let's Google, enlighten me. Morriston Hospital. What about Edinburgh? This isn't Edinburgh. This is Swansea. It's slightly further away from there. Daniel, have you seen the plane crash in Lithuania this morning? No, I haven't. I don't really go around looking at like news of that kind of stuff, but it's sad regardless. Okay, so the bus stops about on this road here. And then a drop-off point there. Oh, that's weird. It's like a hospital that's sort of on the main-ish road. So, or is it? No, it's not. No, I'm smoking complete bollocks. Sorry, I can't read. It should be grateful. It should be grateful that West Wales Parkway even has a station to begin with, as far as I'm concerned. Ugh. Well, at the Royal Stoke, most buses don't stop near A&E. Alright, fair enough. Excuse me again. It seems that the buses stop at the main entrance of the hospital, which is about here. Which means I could probably get away with putting the tram there as well. There we go. We'll stick the tram there. Problem solved. So that's roughly where the main entrance is, which I think is a perfectly reasonable point for a tram terminus. Then it can just keep going straight, sort of curve over here and have its first stop outside of him. I'm using Google Maps to help me just to see where... Oh, hospital accommodation. Oh dear. It might have to go and have a cheeky underground section. Alright. That's telling you That's telling you to have it near A&E, not a long walk. Oh. I'm dumb. Well, in fairness, the main entrance is near A&E anyway. I'm fairly certain people who need A&E aren't taking the tram. Like, if you've got like a collapsed lung, you're not just gonna go. You're not gonna go on the bus and say, "Sorry, you know, just like a single to the hospital, please." So you're bleeding. Yeah, you know, it's fine. You get in. The hospital entrance is here, and I think having the tram stop here will do. Oh, hello, South Wales Transport Explorer. Welcome to the stream. We're giving South Wales a tram. Well, you know, we're giving Swansea a tram. You tried streaming NIMBY on Saturday. Oh, that's cool. How did it go? Obviously, it's Does Steam even tell people if you're streaming it? Yeah, that's what I was exactly thinking about. Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about where to place the tram, and the tram stop is going to be placed here, which is where the main entrance is. Well, it's technically there, but you know, yeah, it'll do there. Right, let me put our other stops that I had in mind. I'll adjust them closer to when I'm actually adding the trams and stuff. Like laying the track. Only 4.5 people what? No, 4. No. Only 4 to 5 people watching as a big chat with the. Well, I guess it really depends on your audience, really. Your audience grows the more you stream, from what I've noticed. What about people visiting in A&E? Well, for that, if you're going to the hospital to visit someone on A&E, you are most likely not sick, which means you are most likely capable of walking. Let's measure the distance now. In fact, we'll do it in meters. 200 meters. If you can't walk... Well, actually, then again, that is... Again, this is like the hospital main entrance anyway, so... Whatever. Well, Southwest Explorer, that's exactly what we're doing. Oh, that's some lag. Goodness me. That's exactly the plan. See? Starting from Mumbles, and we're going to be going along this way, following the main carriageway, serving Swansea Station, and then I need to decide what to do for this bit. Hello, spicy pepper sauce. Welcome to Lay Stream. Right, so now to decide where to map out the tram. Well, I know I want to stop at Morriston Cross. Maybe one here. Actually, this works fine. We can have. I could probably be a bit creative with this tram stop, and tap into our inner Belgium and have the stop on the roundabout. We can even might be able to stick the tram in here. And another stop here. And oh, look at that! A stop perfect for us, right next to the stadium. That's going to be fun during event days. You could also have a halfway type arrangement with an edge of town park and ride. That could be a good idea. The Lee guided... There's a guided bus in Lee? Under the assumption that, oh. Excuse me, I can't even think properly. Oh, hang on, there's... Oh, Landor Park and Ride is there. We could have the tram exit stage left to serve it. Perfect. There we go. And then... back here at Hafford. There you go. In reality, the best route that serves Morriston Hospital is the 4. Every 15 minutes from City Centre and Singleton Hospital. Uses some really nice Gemini 2s, B9TLs. Without being rude, I am so... Actually, no, I'm not anymore. I used to be sick of the B9TLs because I used to ride them to work every day. To Slough. Slough. And the 81 was such a garbage route as well. It's a shame because I would love to go back to that job I had because there was in the what's it called film set when I had a job there, and I loved the people there. It was so nice, but I couldn't stand the commute. It was horrible, man. Right. So, Vantage. Instead of Metrolink, we have B5 HL Gemini 3s with big seats. To be fair, having been to Hounslow, I can understand why one might not be too keen on the B9 2L Geminis too. Jeez. Well, I guess the bus type wasn't so much the... Well, I guess... Well, the thing here is... Tom... in the past, the 81 used to be a lot worse, so it's actually gotten better as time progresses. Would you like to know what bus the 81 from what's it called? From Hounslow to Slough used to use. Because I have a photo of it right here. I'm going to get it right now. I didn't take this photo, but it's one I found on the internet. Which I'm just going to quickly get the link up again. So, just so you know, today it currently uses B9TLs. Dual door ones. Let's see, can I link this image? Please let me link this image. Come on. I feel like I might not be able to link this image. It's taking 9 million years just to load it. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Tridents. You think they could... No! Oh goodness me! You were generous. I'm gonna see if this link works. Alright, well if this link... The image does work on my end, but this is what the bus used to use back in the day. If it doesn't work, I'll have to describe it. But that's what you used to get on the 81. You're thinking on the right lines, Jonanator, more so not so much in a solo though. You are thinking in a good ballpark. Bogdan, I'd like to remind you, Longpros Film Studios has exactly sod all public transport links. I mean, there is obviously Southwestern at Longcross Station, but... Also, pay attention to the lack of dual door on this bus. Okay, actually, I'd say that, what's it called, Tom, that they didn't have, they used double-deckers. Well, okay, here's the thing. From the bus used to run since, like, 1934, okay? And it was, like, back and forth of what kind of buses they used. So, from 2001, they made it single-deckers. And then they realised their mistake in 2009, and they put double-deckers back in. And from there, it was pretty much anything goes. You had Trident, you had Presidents, ALX 400s, Inferior 200s, and Scania Omni Cities. And currently now it's basically, I think it's either Gemini 2 or Gemini 3s. It's a coin toss. Though Gemini 2s are much more common. I mean, a super pointed dart isn't as bad as a slim. True. It isn't that bad, but it's not, you know, whenever people say, well, back in my day, things used to be good. No. Just remember, not everything used to be good. Now, let's actually start building our tram line. Oh, wrong track. Because we're on... The 81 is such an odd route. It's like only except the 465, which goes all the way outside of London. What bus route are you talking about? 81. Yeah, we're talking about the 81 and how in the past it used to use Dennis, darts instead of what you have currently. As an example of it used to be a lot worse. Oh. Yep, the 81 that goes to Slough as opposed to the 81 that goes to Brixton, which doesn't exist. Thank goodness for that. You know, I'm trying to think of what other bus routes did I hate using. 493? That route's shocking. Oh, I hate the 493. Oh, goodness. That one takes like 9 years to go from Richmond through East Sheen. We'll make it 70. Are you going to use my CED 363s? I'm afraid not. Sorry, not in this save at least, because they would they wouldn't really, how you say, fit in the UK loading gauge. Let's just say that. Oh, 216 is pretty bad. Yep, that's a pretty bad one. Yeah, oh dear. I'm getting gangrene of the lungs just trying to think about these routes. Ugh. What was I saying? So, yeah, the dual door solos always looked odd to me, but I kind of liked how they had dual doors in them. Yeah, of course the 414 was a tedious bus route. It goes straight through London. It goes, was it Putney to Maida Vale, I think is what it is. Or have they joined it to Marble Arch? Couldn't remember. I hate the X10 Northampton to Kettering because every time I go on it's a rattly E200. At least they're on time. Hey look, somebody who hasn't been on a London bus. Oh man. You can tell, oh the buses in London always were on time. Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. Try telling London United to run their buses on time. Yeah, it's Marble Arch. Yeah, I thought so. I used to go to Maida Vale, but I can't do that now. You've been on the 12, 25, and 266. I think I have been on the 25. Actually, now that I think about it, because I was messing around one day, waiting to meet a friend. And I had, well, you know, I think I had like an hour or two and I went on the 25? Actually, I think it was either the 25 or 425. I can't remember now. That's really annoying. I'm going to check with my folders. I think it was the 25, but it could have been the 425. So if I can... So I took a photo of one of the buses. Let's see if I can find it. Where is it? No, it was the 25. Yes, it was the 25. I took it from, according to my photos here, I took it from Bow Church all the way to City Thameslink, which I believe is effectively the whole route as far as I'm concerned. I don't mind a D8 that much. Too much. Managed to get to an earth-shattering 40 miles an hour. Wow. I think I've been on the D8 once. Just the once. 13 takes 11 years to go from North Finchley. On the subject of North Finchley, North Finchley's bus station is balls. Man, this sounds like such a fun video idea. Maybe like a top 10 list, like my top 10 least favourite bus routes in London. One route I don't like much is the 5. I don't think I've been on the 5. Actually, no, I have been on the 5 once, but I don't think it really counts. I took it like a couple stops from Canning Town to get to the KFC, so I don't think that really counts. '95 is one bus. Yeah, 95 needs double deckers. But I feel like the reason they haven't done it is because of one small bridge somewhere. I haven't been to the new Cromwell bus station yet. Again, I haven't really had the chance to go out and do things I really want. Also, let's increase the line speed from here to 80 kph now. Let's make... Or can they go fast? No, they can't. They can't go faster than... Oh, balls. Alright. 70 it is. Oh, thanks for mentioning the 197, because I've just realised another bus route which is complete garbage. I just remembered of it right this second. The 108. How did I not remember that? The 108 is garbage! I even made a joke about it in the video, I hated it that much. H37. Oh, H37's really bad as well. Needs double deckers, but there's one bridge in Isleworth, and that scares TFL. Are you defending the 108? Love London. Right, it'll be good for the tram to link up with there in Swansea. Where is it? Fabian Way. But it's dilapidated and had weeds. No one uses it. Well, I mean, I can at least say that Swansea University Station I'm going to have with 3 platforms. I'm going to give it a 3rd platform. Here. There we go. Or should I give it 4? No, 3 platforms will do. Oh, you think it's too bad? Okay, that's good. Yeah, yeah. It's, oh yeah, I hate that station so much. No, the route. The 18 needs the capacity of a triaxle generator. I don't know what you do realise they tried triaxle buses on the 108 in the past. But for some reason, people didn't like them, and bus drivers, I presume, didn't like them either, so they got rid of them. They tried triaxle buses in London, and they just don't work. So there's bunchitis, constantly full, buses are awful. 158. I need to double check the 158. I forgot where it went again. Does it go to Chingford Mount? 158 bus. Oh, I was right. Chingford Mount and Stratford. Okay, got it. Yeah, I was right. I have been on the 142. Have I? Good. Actually, have I been on the 142? I think I have been on the 158, Crazy Shark. I'm just double check. I'm just looking here because they use those. They use the VDL Gemini 2s, which sound different. Which I kind of like them over the other Gemini, the Volvo ones. Not like love them. I just like them. The differences you get. But I don't know about the one if I've been on this route. Oh, I have been on the 158 once, but I don't think it counts. I was going from Black Horse Road to get to, like, a couple stops down the road, so it doesn't really count. So, no real opinions there. Okay, then I haven't really been on the one for, you hate them. Oh, you poor thing. In fairness, you've probably been on them more than me, so I'm not gonna hold, like, I'm not gonna throw shade at you or anything for that. Like, I barely ride them. Oh yeah, the 370! Oh, I remember when the 370 used to go to Grays, because I used to have those big London bus maps, and I was always fascinated with the 370. Because when it went outside of London on the map, the route would turn green, and I always found that so cool, and it made me remember it. But then when I rode on the 370 one day from Upminster to Lakeside, I went, oh, this route's boring. Yeah, I don't think I've been on the 142, but I have been on the 258, which, well, that bus route runs in slow motion. Alright, so let's start putting the tram now on the road. So no, I haven't been on the BZLs, I have been on a double-decker BZL, but it was in Cambridge, and I didn't like it because Cambridge's was it Park and Ride? They don't understand the concept of dual door buses, so wasn't too fond of that. But I'll keep that in mind, because that could be another bus I can force my friend on when we go out, hopefully this week, and that might be next week. Oh, but still, this sounds like a fantastic idea to whine about a whole bunch of bus routes. 50. Right. I've been around on some central London bus routes and I can't remember any of them. They're all the same. I still miss the 507 and 521 and I will never forgive TfL for binning them. Monsters. Absolute monsters. Do you like buses in Brighton? Brighton was interesting when they had the bendies, but when they got rid of the bendies, I didn't like it. I do find some of the routes, some of the vehicle selection still a bit creative at least. Oh, everybody's talking about the Irizar IE trams. I want to ride it, but I really want to go ride it because I've heard so many mixed things about them. The only problem is that they're on the 358, and the 358 is a completely garbage bus route. I hate the 358 so much. I get why they would put them on the 358. But I still think the 358 sucks, even if you give them... You could give them, like, Mercedes Citaro's bendy buses, which would be perfect for that route. And it would still be a garbage bus route because it's on the 358. Dang it. I might increase it to 55 actually. Right, 29 is a good one. I've heard the 29 being a good bus route at least. I haven't been on it myself though because I was whenever I'm in Brighton, I'm pretty much fixated in one bit of Brighton, not so much leaving Brighton. I forgot when the 12A in Brighton went though. Best bus on one route which goes through all the south. Yeah. I don't know if I would call Bromley like a stabby area. No, I don't really go to Bromley that often, so maybe there's probably biased in that. Sadly not, Tom. I've not been on a single bus route in Manchester. I know, I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed to admit that. Foot golf. The new Brighton and Hove livery. Oh yeah, the new Brighton and Hove livery is bollocks. It's complete garbage. I don't know who designed it. Probably the person who designed the Jaguar branding as well. Same people. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say yeah, definitely Stratford and Brixton are definitely the areas where you get mugged and or stabbed. Oh, I always know Brixton as I always find it interesting because every time I'm at Brixton Tube Station and I'm leaving the station or entering the station, there is always a busker or a preacher outside in front. There is always. It's one of the two. I just find that moderately entertaining. It's like a sign to me, oh, I'm in Brixton. That's how I know. Oh, Bromley is not posh. You could describe Bromley with many things, but posh is not one of them. Oh, the new... Oh, yeah! I completely forgot about the new first logo, because it was that crap. Thanks for reminding me. Why are you making a tram line? Because that's what the title of the stream says, and that's what I want to do. Give Swansea some trams. Besides, trams can also help us make money. Because more people... We're connecting more bits of the community. On my town, a woman who shouts about Jesus, she once got on my bus and round. I've had one of those people do that as well. It was weird. I was on a bus. I was on a bus. I'm gonna let you guess where. It was in London, but I'm gonna let you lot guess where. I was on a bus in London. It was a double-decker bus, I believe. And then there's just some random guy just came to the top and just started preaching about Jesus. And I was just so confused. But why? Why? Sod off. Sod off. I'm just going on, mate. No, it wasn't Southall, before anyone guesses. I will give you a clue, it was South London, though. It definitely was South London. Alright, so here is Swansea University. One of the two universities. I'm gonna guess Wimbledon. You are really close! Crazy Shark, you're really close. It wasn't Brixton, you're really close. Just think a bit... Think more... Let's see... You're really close. You're really close with Wimbledon. Try think a little bit more down the line. Like, let's say I'm on the tram and I'm going a bit further away from London. Let's just say that. Let's say, come on, you're close. Like a couple stops. Think. I'll also accept another thing. Merton, you're really close. You're really close. Like think a bit more. You're getting colder with Tooting though. A bit further south. Like, you're really, really close. I really want to see if you can get it. New Malden. Nah, it's not New Malden. Was the bus going to New Malden? No, Morden. Yes, well done. I would have also accepted St Helier, but yeah, it was New Malden. No, not New Malden. Morden. Sorry, not New Malden. All right, so Transport for Wales are going to be taking over all buses in Wales soon. Oh, so finally, first will be vote kicked. Yay! Oh, problem. Does that mean new buses and new logos and new liveries? Well, I didn't think about that. We'll have to wait and see. Alright. Oh, man. But yeah, as we're just having this sort of talk, it really does remind me of, like, it really makes me think I've got to make like another sort of bus video like that, because that sounds like a really fun idea. Like my top 10 least favourite bus routes in London. Because there are so many factors to consider as well. And I want to think of like really creative ideas to go with. Oh, Tom, you reminded me. Oh, thank you. I got it on the floor right here. I just saw it on the floor. We'll just scoot it over. Right, so, story, mate. Story time. I'm on the Piccadilly line heading somewhere. So, I'm on the Piccadilly line and we have what I call them tissue beggars, because that's how the scam works. Because it's obviously a scam. It's not really a scam. Scam is the wrong word. It's basically it's an organised crime racket. So what they'll do is, as you mentioned, Tom, is that if you're on the train, you'll get someone who she puts these, like, they'll put the cards down, these laminated cards here. So I'm waggling about near the microphone. I have one here, which you'll explain why. I'll explain very shortly. And they have like a sob story, as I mentioned. So here's what it says on this one. Hello, I have little girl, little is capitalized, and I have no job. Please help me. No punctuation in that. I don't have the money to pay the rent in the house. Please, from the bottom of my heart, help me with some money. Jesus! Exclamation mark. Be with your family. Thank you very much. Yeah, and that's basically what they do. That's basically what they do, and they try and get you to give you money for your tissues and stuff. So I decided with this one, she wanted to take back the thing I had, like the little plastic slip, so she can get off for the next stop and continue our little scamming thing. But I just said, nah, I'm good. And she was like trying to get it off for me, and I just said no. And that presents a very interesting situation, because she doesn't want to cause a fuss, but she needs it because she needs one of these, obviously, to maximise. She needs one of the she needs as many of these as possible, because obviously they're cut out like it's not only that the grammar is crap. I mean, that's one thing. The grammar is crap. It's got emojis at the bottom. Again, whatever, fine. But it's just even cut out like in a rush. You can clearly tell this was cut out in a rush. Also, if you're really poor and you didn't have the money to pay for rent, you wouldn't also have the money for a laminator and whatever. Who cares? Because laminating, laminate costs money, mate, which you can use to feed your children. Well, whatever. Anyway, yeah. So she couldn't take it from me, and I just, she kept asking me, and I said no. And I'd even just respond like, no hable español. Does the grammar read the same as mean YouTube? You know what? I'm gonna take a photo of it right now and post it on Blue Sky, so you can see for yourself. I'm gonna do it right now. Right. Okay, so give me a second, because I need to switch my account. Hang on, I need to switch my account. Bear with, because I'm on my second account, which none of you know. None of you know about. Right. Some woman tried the roses thing to me and my girlfriend when she tried to put one hat and didn't expect me to shove her away into the crowd of Oxford. On the stream. Oh crap! It's on the. I have to. Oh, sorry about this. I really want people to see what this is. Blue Sky is a new social media place where people post stuff instead of Twitter.com. I never had Twitter anyway, but I thought I'd just. But I wanted to join after speaking with a friend. He said, well, a friend suggested it to me one day, and I said, okay, I'll give it a try, and it's not too bad. We don't need a current trail on the stream. So I'm just about to post it right now. So this is maximum. Okay, so it should be posted very shortly on my Blue Sky, which... Have I put my Blue Sky in the description of the chat? I have no idea. If it isn't, it's on my main YouTube page, so check it in your own convenience. There we go. The worst I had was where I live was I sat on the bench having a meal and some guy came and sat next to me and a full story. Just got out of prison, can't have a job. All these immigrants stole him. And I basically felt like I had no choice but to give him a few quid just to get him out of there. Wow, you're lucky. I would have just said, I would have just stolen to sod off. Like what are the immigrants gonna? What kind? Oh, what's up with people these days? Well, hopefully Blue Sky doesn't turn into Cloud Sky. That was a good one. We'll never know. It could be as good as it is, or it could be even worse. Only time will tell. Right, so I'm actually, for maximum flexibility, I'm going to have both platforms reversible. There we go. Actually, wait. Pick the round on there. Yeah, that's good. Good. There we go. That's very nice. I like that. I don't know, I didn't feel like taking chances though. If the guy really had just left prison, he wouldn't mind going back there after smacking me up. Yeah, it definitely sounds like an elaborate sort of... Well, maybe elaborate is the wrong way to word it. Just definitely someone who's trying to just hustle people out of money. With guilt and stuff. Alright, let's make this an island platform. Northampton Station got flooded. Oh no! Yeah, but if on Blue Sky, some people are noticing, that's where I posted the grammar thing I was mentioning about with the begging. So it's there now. Right, flipperoni. I said flip. Thank you, game. Thank you. $5.5. 4, 5. There we go. I'm gonna save the naming of the stations for last, just in case anyone's curious. Problem. Oh dear. Hang on a second. Okay, good. Okay, we can do that. Obviously didn't show my mum's passport, can't be revealing my immigrant heritage like that. Yeah, in fairness, if you go through anybody's family tree, I'm fairly certain one of them is definitely going to be an immigrant by definition. So whatever, you know, it's just... The immigrants are not coming for your jobs, okay? Goodness me. What is this, 2016 again? We need to shut those borders now. We need to stop all of them coming in. They're coming over here, stealing our jobs. Yeah, all 3 of the jobs, because there's a limited resource of jobs in the UK that you are obviously applying for. And I guess it's also okay that the immigrants are taking the jobs that you conveniently don't want to do. But, you know, well, it's not the end of the world. Well, I'm not 100% British either. I don't know. I wonder how they treat me. I mean, I'm born in Britain to Caribbean parents. But I do like messing around with people. I reminded me when I was with a sort of, I don't know, it was like some sort of team building or some sort of team building group meeting at my old work. And I was with somebody who was the most left-wing person I've ever met, by far. And she was asking me like, so where are you from? And I said, oh, like I'm from down the road here. No, where were you born? And I go, Addlestone. No, like, where were your parents from? Oh, well, that's what you wanted to know. I'm just like, troll. It's funny just doing stuff like that. Because I know what they're asking, but I'm deliberately denying it from them. So, the first buses here in Wales mostly provide the bare minimum service of the most ridiculous fares. That's first, baby! Just like how, you know, that's XCOM, baby. That's first! Deform UK, though. Deform. I thought it was reform. Or, oh, was that the joke? Oh, it went over my head. Alright, my mum's side of the family comes from Ireland and I'm an immigrant to them. Am I an immigrant to them, or would they say it's fine because I'm white? Husband might be accurate. Ironically, them asking where you come from because you're black is racist in itself. I never saw it as racist, because there can be like a legitimate curiosity. Like, one of my co-workers is from the Caribbean, so I do ask, like, oh, which part of the Caribbean are you from? I mean, that's not really racist, that's just curiosity. I guess it's also intent as well. Alas, I'm the second whitest person in skin tone I know, apart from my Eastern European mother, so I control them in the same way. Though my mates give me the old Putin KGB Jane jokes, but that's fine. Yeah, that kind of stuff's fine as well. Coventry deserves trolley buses. Yes, I agree. Well, I agree to Birmingham as well, not so much just Coventry. Alright, another station with island platforms here. Which I'll probably move about here. Ugh. I'm really excited how this is going to go. Let's see if I can build this faster. I guess, but it sounded like she was implying you came from another country. Actually, now that you mentioned it, she was... I don't know if she was racist, but she was definitely, again, the most left-leaning individual I've ever seen. Well, ever spoken with, I should say. Because... No. Definitely in person, because there are some scrubs I have seen who are more left-wing than the most left-wing caricature you could think of. She was complaining, like in the group we were in this little meeting sort of event workshop thing we were at. She was complaining about how the group we were in wasn't that diverse, and one of the people who was with us turned to her very slowly and said, "In what regard?" And she said, well, because in the group there was like we had a Pakistani, we've got people from the Middle East, other bits of the Middle East, we got me, we different genders, different everything, like, it was like a good selection of just a random bunch of people, and she said that wasn't diverse enough. Oh, I'm a huge supporter of the horseshoe theory, because, yeah. Like, man. Yeah, I do know I get my chat box messages. They're not instant. I have, what latency settings do I have? It's somewhere. I have low latency, which is actually in the middle setting, actually. Yeah. I think the best tram product we could do right now as a country would be a large Bristol to Eastbourne tram. Bristol to Eastbourne? No! Unless I'm thinking of another area in Bristol. Or did you mean Brighton? Because Brighton to Eastbourne, okay, I can see the idea of that, maybe. But Bristol? No. No. Let's get... My oldest brother is far-right reform supporting conspiracy. I love playing with conspiracy scrubs. It can be the most unfun, but also the most entertaining situations you can be put in. Oh man, that can be so fun when you get like the right sort of like, how bad conspiracy are we looking at? Like, the moon landings were faked? Because when people say that the moon landings were faked, I usually say, yeah, they were faked. They were faked, all right. Like, they were faked on the moon. That's the kind of person I am. The moon landings were faked on the moon. Chemtrails exist because there's chemicals in carbon dioxide. Yeah, from like the engine emissions. So yeah, they do. High-speed trams. Oh, Cardiff now getting the 398s because of the so-called Cardiff Crossrail. Yeah, I'm still annoyed at how they're going to be ditching toilets on that route. It's stupid. Even the Pacers had toilets. No excuse. Living Windmill is not fun, don't recommend. Yeah, I wouldn't imagine so. So, it's a bit too far, too close to these, and towns you'd have to go via an A road, via north, not very frequent. Fair enough then. Well, why would he joke? Why would your brother joke at you for going to England's women's football game? What's wrong with going to... There's nothing wrong with that at all. I just realised that. Oh. What's wrong with going to... There's nothing wrong with going to like a women's football game. Like... What's wrong with that? Especially if you won free tickets to it. Well, is he like, ooh, women playing football? How old is he? 5? What? Next you're going to be telling me, oh no, now women will be able to vote. Goodness me. He's one of those who thinks women... Oh, that guy, he can get stuffed as far as I'm concerned. That's the kind of stereotype I expect from Al Bundy. He's 34. Of course, he's one of those people. Oh, he needs to grow up. Women's football is a real what? What does he expect going to play it then? Sport-wise. The women are less England than men. What a dumbass. Yeah, because women and that's woke, probably. Yeah, I guess. That's probably why. Women bad. I'm also gonna just take a stab at a stab of a guess that he watches Paul Joseph Watson as well. Just a random guess. Hello, King All Star 64. Welcome to the stream. We're just having a fun chat about many things today, and the stream is actually behaving. I've only lost 3,000 frames. I don't know how they can keep all the new toilets in the stations open given it's the valleys. Oh, I'm guessing, like, not a lot of money / water goes through the valleys. Yeah. I just brushed it off. I enjoy the game, and at least the women are a bit more successful than the men lately. Yeah, I guess that's what matters, really. Are you having fun? Yes, and it's a harmless sport at the end of the day. Like, I've never met anybody, like, against the women footballs. Yeah, according to, OBS, I have dropped 3,101 frames so far. I mean, I get it. Women avoid me and I'm a refined sex god, so clearly they're bad. No, it's not because I'm useless. Don't worry all that down. Again, some people are just outright anomalies in this day and age. Oh yeah, my idea. I was going to have this underground from now. I was gonna have it underground from here, so it's sort of like the pre-metro. There we go. This will be a good idea, because maybe then we can have this is like a junction for where the trams split off. Sort of like Hamilton Square, I'd say. We'll have like a Tesco own brand Hamilton Square. I'd want it to be closer to Park Tower though. Let me look at Google Maps again to see what I have to work with in this area. 1 month till I'm back on NIMBY Rails. Fantastic! There's a lot of new content coming out that has been coming out for NIMBY Rails. The Stadler Kiss America is now for NIMBY Rails. So now you can have your big double. You can have more powerful and higher capacity double-decker lads coming in. Right. So where's Park Tower? Where are you? Okay, there it is. Well, I guess having the station there wouldn't be that bad. It's more like a retail parking than anything. Okay, that's fine. I'll put the station there then. Okay. Because it's not really a shopping centre, more so just a sort of, sort of a bunch of shops placed together. One of those ones. Not to get all more personal responsibility, but ultimately it's easy when all of your problems in life are someone else's fault. Live stress-free knowing you are perfect and it's all of the nuns' fault. And I know what you mean when you at least say stuff like that. I get it. I would love to have a girlfriend. Especially one who loves trains. But I haven't found one yet. I haven't found someone I'm compatible with yet. But that's okay. Patience. I can be patient. Alright. Okay, I have two ideas, viewers, alright, for this junction, because obviously I want to have a line going this way, so we can go to the Swansea waterfront and here, and possibly Amazon as well. We'll have it serve Amazon, whatever. I want to have that, okay? So what junction should we have here? Should we go with... so option 1... In fact, let's use paint to help me, okay? So bear with me. I nearly... Okay. Hang on a second. So let me just open up paint once more, so you can... and be enlightened. So, where's my thing? Stream desktop. Aha, there we go. Right, so option... Okay, good. Okay, so option 1, if I can just get the brush size. So option 1 is this. Flat crossing, by the way. So that's option 1. And Park Tower is here. And option 2, if I just do this again, is closer to Hamilton Square. Oh. It's like an inverse Hamilton Square, actually, now that I think about it. Wait a second. Option 2. Okay, so which option should we go with? I might do it as a vote. Actually. One, two. All right, let's let you vote, lads. All right, so 4 or 3 got made in Train Sim. No, not Train Sim. No, NIMBY Rails. I can finally run the Empire State Express. Maybe put them on the Manhattan Limited as well. Alright, we might want to be careful because they don't have the highest capacity, so you'll have to charge premium. I have a girlfriend, just not a train-loving one yet. Soon you'll be able to indoctrinate her into the train fandom. To be fair, I'm fine being alone. Would rather have a proper job and not my current rubbish one before I go in a relationship hunting anyway. Yeah, that's probably a good way to look at it. If you go into Amazon, then first we'll need to run any Amazon shuttles anymore, freeing up more B9s to strengthen the busiest services. Exactly! I do find it really funny how Ensign Bus ran that when they were running the Amazon shuttles, and people would, like, bus nuts would go on that bus service, and Amazon had a hissy fit because people were basically the bus fans were just getting, like, into there, effectively getting into, like, the Amazon area, and I just find that really funny. Alright, so let's see, we got... Alright then, well... Option 1 it is then, by 57%. Option 1. So, we shall punish people with a flat junction. So, let's switch back to the, there we go. Let's do this junction then. I'm gonna disable the roads just so I can map it out properly. Got a driving license now, so next year, if nothing else happens, I might just drive buses for a living. Excellent! That should be fun. But driving buses is always fun, and sunshine and rainbows. Note, sunshine and rainbows are our luxuries. I remember getting on a bus going to the Amazon near me, not near here. Well, it was just terminating there. Regular users could get on it as if it replaced a regular run. Fair enough then. Oh, railway recruitment is horrible. I know exactly how you feel. I sympathise with you 150% on that. Look at that delicious. We're going to have a lovely, delicious flat junction here. Courtesy of Sandlands, effectively. Except probably even worse now that I think about it. Because, So anyway, bear with me. What's the minimum road radius of a CAF Urbos 3? I forgot what it was. CAF Urbos 3 specs or technical data. What's the minimum radius? What have we got? 18 meters. I'm seeing. So 18 meters is the minimum rate radii, and this junction is at 29? 27. Okay, we'll make it a little bit, just a little bit more bearable. .5. There we go. Also, a certain Purple North of England train company is making its process harder and more drawn out in spite of having staff shortages. It's very helpful and not tone deaf. Oh, definitely. Yeah. Sunshine and rainbows are luxury, so you have to pay additional tax on top of the VAT. Thoughts on the IE trams for fast track? Mine are they'll be better than the street lights. Well, I haven't been on the IE trams yet. I'm trying to though. I haven't got the time. Well, no, I'm gonna try and do this week. If not, it'll be next week. Until you have to drive a triple bendy bus in London. Hopefully that never happens. Well, we'll never know actually. It might happen soon. It might never happen. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, well that's the junction at least. Amazon used to be served by the X1 to Bridgend and the X3 to Maesteg at least, but they now go direct by the dual carriageway because lol. Yeah, we can't make Amazon lives like, I mean the lives of Amazon workers is already pristine anyway. I mean they work for Amazon. Who needs anything better than that? Goodness me, next they'll be asking for pay. Ugh. We'll make it 60 underground, because we are underground. Alright, so Swansea Stazione, which will have as an island platform under the ground. A nice island platform directly underneath the platform so it can be accessed by a nice subway from all platforms. I'm not going on the new IEs because I just don't feel safe going into Brixton. Might just go from Streatham to Crystal Palace, but that's effort. Well, since they're on the 358, what you could do is go on the tram to Beckenham, sort of the Beckenham Junction area, and then take the 358 from there to Crystal Palace on the IE tram. You can do that. I'm just trying to help you, really. Underground 60. That curve isn't bad compared to the entrance to Mount Washington Transit Tunnel from Station Square to Pittsburgh. I'll accept that it isn't. I guess I'm just being a bit nervous because I don't know actually. Because I want it to be bad, but I also don't want it to be like rip your ears bad. No, this is pretty close to that anyway. So. Please see this. Okay. See what? I do see this. Right, so I'll have the underground platforms be A and B just to prevent people from getting too confused by where's tram? Where's tram platform? What? No. Let me just adjust this a little bit. There we go. So, the X3 no longer goes to Swansea either. It's just a basic hourly service to Port Talbot with very low use and frequent cancellations, run by dying Versas. Oh, poor things. I miss Optare Versas. I haven't been on them for a while. Oh well. I accidentally blocked you, that's why. Oh. Okay. I may be late, but I arrived. Damn you, Wi-Fi, for being horrific. Well, that's okay, Blue Jay. We're currently, well, we're still in the progress of just adding the tramway, the tram line, towards more, from sort of Oystermouth or Mumbles, wherever it's called, to Morriston Hospital. That will be our first tram line. Well, I hope you're doing well, Blue Jay. Okay, so we're trying to work out where we should go above ground. I think after this stop, the tram should turn around to turn around and then go above ground once we get about here-ish, like Halford. Oh, it's the same sort of IR, totally small. Swansea trams generous. Indeed, I am extremely generous. We want to have a good network. Right, so they're actually 13 red 6-cylinder Cummins ones, but they're very shabby internally and have lost all their power. I never was a fan of how the Cummins Versas sounded. They always sounded weird to me. Daimler engine version master race. Flip. So after this, I'm gonna make a stupidly sharp. Oh, look at that! That's. Actually, okay. Let's not be. There we go. Let me just adjust this a little bit. There we go. 3.5. 4. The E200s that were sent to Worcester were in far better condition, despite being the same age. Went into limp mode all the time, though. Poor things. Oh. First, I'm just knackering the knackering their buzzers, it seems. I can see the comparisons with the Rotherham thing, with the Rotherham tram, which the one time I was in Rotherham and I tried to ride on it, it was out of service. Stormbird has been fun listening to, slapping my windows and making sure my walking abilities are challenged. And rainy, but it's mostly windy. Oh, and Sunday with the floods all kicking off. Oh yeah, I haven't had any floods because I'm on high ground, effectively. Well, my area is effectively immune to flooding, so I haven't experienced that. But as I mentioned earlier in the stream, there was one casualty from Storm Bert, and that was my gazebo! My gazebo got completely quick-scoped by the wind, and it landed in the neighbour's garden, and we had to spend like 2 hours yesterday disassembling it. So... that was really funny. Oh, that's quite a sharp entrance into the road, so let's just adjust that. And then, obviously, because... that feels so, like, last-minute change. Like, oh yeah, we're going to do this because maybe there's some lore for this. There we go, look at that. So, after going into the tunnel, there's like a... this curve sort of reminds me of the one they have on the Brussels sort of tram. There's something like this sort of here on the Brussels tram. I can't remember where though. Ugh. You should do a UK save in the future, which is like the UK loading gauge is good. As fun as that sounds, and I would love to do something like that, I'd like to remind you just how big the UK is. And remember how, with how big this is, but also keep in mind that of how long it's taken to build this. Granted, I am on limited money, so a lot of the time I am just pressing plus and waiting. Like that. But still, it's a big project. Gee, Joey are entirely to crap with the flooding. Most intercity trains are cancelled and disrupted up to today. Oh yeah. IETs don't like water. And, they'll just start drowning. We are now approaching Western. Actually, that wasn't the GWR voice. I did it wrong. Joke one. We are now approaching. I need a drink. Hang on. You're gonna do a joke. Do it right. We are now approaching Western. There we go. Redemption. Long-term projects are funner because you get a good sense of scale and it's quite satisfying to zoom out. And it is quite satisfying. However, Blue Spicy Pepper Sauce, I also want to bring something else to your attention. If it will load up. Look at the total playtime I've had on NIMBY Rails. Look at that. 4,490 hours in this game. That's more than I put in Train Simulator. Well, okay, probably not more than Train Sim because I have a bit more than what's shown on Steam. But that's more than TF2 or and Gary's mod. I do my best to entertain, Blue Jay. One thing that might be interesting is if you made the winds lines good in your mind. Some local knowledge might be helpful. There's only a few things I would change on the wind. Well, whilst I'm here, since NIMBY Rails is open, what I would change is bring back the third platform at Rinto and Eaton Riverside. Slightly less gay signals on this bit. And maybe a third platform at Staines? Maybe? Janice Cooper Marshall. Oh, that's her name! I couldn't think of, I forgot who she was. I knew it was a different... It wasn't like Celia Drummond or anything. I just forgot who her name was. I knew what the voice is, I just couldn't do it properly. Alright. So my idea is I'm actually going to have a bypass line in case I don't want my trains to go, but maybe I could use it for some reason. I'll think about it. Give me a second, I want to just put this on a viaduct. So. Okay, that makes it a lot easier. I have a mere 434 hours, yet some lines connecting. Oh yeah. Only have 550 hours. Yeah, you'll probably rack up a few hundred hours. Fair enough, but I've been playing this game for quite a while, so I've definitely put in quite a fair amount of hours, let's just say that. Oh, we'll have a junction inside the roundabout. Perfect. Right, speaking of Winter's branch signaling, I found it funny when they redid it when Felton Books shut down. Felton Books is shut? Oh no! I didn't get a photo. I've been seeing that signal box since 1825. Oh, rip. Oh, my beloved. So they made it so 455s couldn't go to Windsor. Imbeciles. Utter tools. Oh, that's gonna bite them in the arse. Who's running the show here? The problem blob from the Numberjacks again? Alright, so Swansea Stadium. Or the Swansea.com Stadium. We're not low on money, honestly. Just look at our amazing name. I'll put this on the island platform as well, but wider. Oh, Felton closed September. Oh my goodness, I've been out of date. I don't remember them. I didn't see it demolished though, or I haven't been focusing. Wow, I am so out of touch. It's not even funny. I'll probably rack up a couple of 100 hours whilst I build a transcontinental line between Chicago and San Francisco, Los Angeles. Again, my American geography is so crap, I have no idea where any of those places are, like geographical wise. It's really bad, and I can only apologize and plead for forgiveness. They also own... Oh, who? Oh, they also own hospitality, and businesses and travel house, a local travel agent chain. Oh, fair enough. Oh yeah, of course I know our network rail network. It's gonna take us 3 years to close a level crossing rail. How could I forget? Thanks, Tom. I keep forgetting. I'm probably going to name all the stations behind everyone's back, by the way. Apparently 701s are due to enter service properly in the December timetable. Will they now? If so, that means they would have been... Yeah, if that is the case, that means the official sort of all of them running would be exactly 5 years late. Because they were planned to be introduced in... what was it? The December 2019. So that'll be perfect. Like, finally. That'll be amazing. Exactly 5 years late. So here we're going to just cheekily follow a road. Hang on, I'm going to put this on a viaduct as well. Maybe. No, we'll just make it up. We'll just have this, like, underground. Alright, I know what I'm doing, don't worry. Chicago is around the east middle of the country, while San Francisco and Los Angeles is on the west coast. Keep in mind that there are thousands of miles apart. Okay. Okay, I think I get it now. Thank you very much. I forgot where Chicago was, but... And actually, I forgot where all of them were, so... That really helps. Well, I really hate how the 701s effectively were the reason why the strikes happened. I really hate that. Because of the stupid door nonsense bollocks. Does the railway industry know of the term, let sleeping dogs lie? Oh, this is going to be a... Oh, dear. I've got a basic right angle here. Oh, I know how to fix this issue. So, 3.57. Alright, let me try and solve this. It was like that on Northern. Exactly, because if they just shut their mouths and just let it be, and let the current situation system work as it is, 90% of the issues with like the strikes would have just not happened. But no, we know best. We totally know best. Even when we don't know best, we know best. A 90-degree turn isn't bad compared to the... Oh goodness, acute angles. I had to dig deep into my old school knowledge to remind myself of that. Okay, 40... What was the minimum radius again on this train type? 18 meters. Bollocks. Right. Let's see. Radius 21. Okay, we've got that. That's fine. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh man, I have to think. How can we... Oh, wrong one. Oh, okay, okay. Almost. Sorry, this is a tangent, but since when were levels literally the first? I can't read properly. Sorry, this is a tangent, but since when were A levels literally the first year of uni of other countries? Like US education is like 1 to 2 years behind the UK in terms of. I can't speak so much for A levels because I didn't do A levels. I did BTEC because I didn't want to do. When I was doing choosing which sixth form to go to, I was just so fed up with the exams, so I said, stuff this, I want to do BTEC in music. I should have also did it in photography as well, but I wasn't into photography when I started uni. I mean, not uni, I mean sixth form. And I still beat myself up over that, because... 2023... Okay, so the radius here is acceptable. Okay, that's good. So, 20. Good. Look at the state of that country. Well, I do know one thing about America that I have learned recently. If you were, apparently it costs like 700 or even quadruple digits to be taken in an ambulance in America. Like, go on a minute. That would bankrupt me just taking the ambulance. Oh. Like an ambulance call would just bankrupt me in itself. I do A-level further maths and physics, and my further maths content uses uni professors' open lectures as revision. I did go to sixth form and do A-levels, but by the end of it, I was literally fed up, put no effort in whatsoever. And to be fair, my grades reflected that. Passed, but not with flying colours, as I'll say. Yeah, it's just... I wish exams were a little bit more... less draining for people, to say the least. It's horrible, and it's the American healthcare system really terrifies me, just in general. Which is also which in fairness is also another reason why I'm so scared. Why I don't really want to go to America, even on as a holiday. Just the healthcare system itself is just horrible. I mean, it's fine if you were like you know, you have enough money to just go through all this anyway. But if you don't, you're screwed. Now, we'll have a nice cheeky triangle junction, although I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for. But you know, it can be here just in case. And what the hell? Behave. Thank you. We'll see if I can have the switches before. pushing it with that radii. Alright, there we go. Good, good, good. Nice little triangle junction. American law enforcement aren't known for their generosity, poor people. Yeah, don't worry, I'm very aware of that. I still remember that. I will still laugh at the joke they did in Dragon Ball Super in the dub. I will still laugh, like, there's a scene where Goku have landed like in the future with Trunks and the rest, and the policeman sees Goku and he says, "Alright, this is for all you've done." He's about to shoot him with like a grenade launcher, and Trunks goes, "Hold your fire! This man isn't black." I don't care. They knew what they had to say there. It makes sense in the context because it's not that guy is not Goku Black, who's another character who was responsible for like all the chaos. But they had to say this man isn't black, and I was bursting out laughing hearing that. That is funny. Alright, I might see if I can build all of... Let's see if I can reach the hospital before I end the stream, because we're not that far. We're already at the stadium. We can probably reach the hospital very quickly. So I don't get too distracted. Yeah, same. That's the kind of jokes I'm down with too. Ooh, another roundabout. You know what that means? We do have to slow down to go through it. I haven't had any bad experiences with the Met. Well, then again, I'm not exactly a criminal I'm not exactly someone who's just like worried, and I'm not worried like in that kind of situation. So I've been okay regarding like any experiences with the Met, but I definitely can see why people would say that though. This will be another island platform as well. Yeah, I was gonna see if I can. I'll see what I can do for that stuff. Almost there. I'm really curious of how many people are going to be using this line. If it ends up getting overcrowded with 9-car trams, I'm just going to say I told you so. I have no idea who Path are, King All-Star. I'm guessing, is that like the local transport authority or equivalent or something? That are just not like people taking photos of trains and buses? Ooh. I'm definitely gonna... As I said earlier, I'm definitely going to be brainstorming all of my least favourite bus routes, because we were making some good progress. I should write them down in my notes, actually. I use the sticky note feature, and I get quite a lot of them. So I'm definitely gonna put some candidates. So, like I mentioned earlier. So where was they? Where were they? Half is the New York subway, but into New Jersey instead. Alright, then, well, if that is the case, then okie dokie. Thanks for anyway. So where was I? Okay. 216 258, definitely. 1-3. I've been on the 131. I don't like it either, but I wouldn't call it the worst. But it's definitely on the top 10. Maybe, or maybe. No, I think it would probably fit in the top 15 because I haven't really used it that often enough to hate it. But I don't like it either. I'm not defending it though. Alright, so another sharp angle turn sets. Okay, what other numbers think, Daniel? Think. So I'm basically like writing a whole bunch of route numbers that are candidates, not definites. 358 is also not that obviously mentioned. 108. I'm definitely going to put the 216 in the top 10 though, because that route needs double deckers. But they're just... It used to use double deckers in the past. But... Oh yeah, 111. How can we not forget about the 111? Oh, here's an interesting one. What about H28? Well, okay, probably not, actually no, not H28, but maybe no, 267. 26. How did I not think about a 267? That route sucks. That route's complete balls. It's just constant traffic at Chiswick, and it uses Boris buses now. Oh man, there's lots of routes. Obviously, as we mentioned, the SL7 X26 effectively. I might put the H28 as a one to think about, at least. I'll put a star just to go, maybe. I already got the 81 already. Right, Port Authority Trans Hudson, owned by the Port Authority Europort. Their hating camera thing is a 911 thing. Fair enough then. Yeah, I guess it makes sense in that aspect. .111. New route minus so style over stuff. H68. I don't think that route exists. There's no H68. Well, you think you're H98. Wouldn't have minded being a guard on London Underground or the like, and seems fun. Now, 190's not that nice either. Again, I've been on it. I've been on most of the route of the 190, but they're at least starting to use double deckers. I'd like to remind you, in the past, it was mainly biased as single deckers. So it at least gets, you know, you can at least. I could probably tolerate the 190. It's not a good route, but again, definitely top 20 rather than top. Well, probably top 30 now that I think about it. So the conductors on the subway are in cabs, as the trains are formed of 4 and 5 codes. Oh yeah, that's one downside with the 701s, because they, yeah, the driver doesn't really have anywhere to sort of, yeah. H68 is the Richmond to Hampton one. Now, I've never heard of the H68 ever. Is it a new route or is it like one of those? Because Wikipedia, I mean, Google is telling me exactly sod all. There's the 68 and the X68, but there is no H68. There's nothing. Error 404, bus not found. Oh, R68, yeah! I was gonna say, oh! 65! Oh my goodness, how did I not remember on the 65? That route's even worse than the 267. Yeah, R68's, but it's not amazing. It's not the worst because I wouldn't put the R68 as the worst. Just a bit of a meh route. Remember, look at what else we were comparing it to. There are some bad routes, but there are also routes that are considerably worse. .285, yeah, 285's not that good. Cause, well, I mean, again, in the past it used to be worse though, because they used single-decker buses. Yeah, bus route R68, not the R68 subway car. Don't worry, it's King All-Star. I'm not gonna just make a random pivot like say the worst bus route in London is a subway car in New York. Oh, I've been on the 111 so many times. It is shocking as well. Alright, let's try and beat MLG for this bus stop. No, this tram stop. See, I'm getting confused. So. No, wait, I did it wrong. No, I know. Flip. Yes. Yes, Daniel, you are a genius. Give a second. Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, they do use the electroliners now on that route, which are better than what they used in the past. Omni-cities. No, again, I'm not an Omni-City hater like Yowie. But I need to put an Omni-City in... I think I was going to put an Omni-City joke in the next Railway Review. So I was writing the script of it, and one bit of it did require me mentioning a double-decker bus. As like a... for example, the UK has lots of amazing inventions such as these kinds of double-decker buses. Oh no, not that. Oh, bad timing. I just love just how many bad bus routes in London there are that it's so easy to have a good discussion about which ones are really crap and not. It's so funny. Oh. Come on, I wanted to squeeze my bus stop, my tram stop here. Oh, I don't have enough space. I would have enough space if it was the shorter ones. If it was the 5-car one, it would fit. Oh. What, frames are dropping? Oh. Oh, it's back now. Oh, okay. I mean, normally cities are rubbish. So I can't blame him for that. One ride in them was enough to give me post-traumatic stress disorder. Fair enough, then. I already added the 65 to the list. Spicy. Pepper. Thoughts on the street decks being repowered to electric by first. I'm interested to see what they'll come up with. It's an interesting idea, to say the least. Ah, they won't fit in the roundabout. That sucks. Oh well. And besides, there's a church there, so that's mean. Alright, I'll have to do the other method then. Actually, hang on. Alright, let's try and... I want to hurry up and do this before I end the stream. Because the stream's going normally a bit longer than I normally do. Oh, I'm annoyed. I can't remember the 86. I forgot where that went. I'm so sorry. Just selective door opening tram. Probably not. We'll try not to have that. We want to make it as best as it can possibly be. There we go. Any shapes this may or may not be alluding to are purely coincidental. The more time I listen to your beautiful, sexy voice. Interesting. I don't know how to respond. I have no idea how to respond to that, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. Oh, dang it. The radii is too short. Oh, Romford to Stratford in a straight line. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't think I've been on that route. And I don't think I've been on the 62 either, so no, I don't. Yeah, I definitely won't add those ones on the basis I haven't been on them myself. 21, 32, 25, 20. Alright. Hey, at least I'm not calling you Dad. Oh, yeah. True, true. That is true. I mean, I'm not offended, that's for sure. Just sort of, well, I don't know how to say, but I guess thank you. I'll be kind of, you know. I haven't seen from that guy for a while. Oh dear, I'm getting really tired. And hungry too. We're almost there, come on, we can do it. I know, we'll have a small one-way section actually. One-way sections are cool. Just a few stops, like only about as big as the one in Nottingham. I would never want to ride on every London bus route. That sounds like a pain and a punishment. That's the kind of punishment I'd give to my friend. What's the radius? 16 meters. Alright, that's a bit more. Good. $172. Oh my goodness! I can't believe. Oh, how I missed. Okay, I haven't been on the 170 in a while. I have been on the K1. That's not that good. 419, a bit. Yeah, not that good as well. I haven't been on the 77 for a while. I have been on the. I've been on the 37. Garbage. 93 garbage. May I also recommend the 337 from Richmond to Clapham Junction? Again, purely because North Sheen. I mean, it's good to that there are also good bus routes. I think it's also just that I've been on so many bus routes in London that it's so because I never my family doesn't drive, so well, my dad drives, but my mum doesn't, and I've grown up with my mum, so all these situations it's always just kind of interesting to see. Oh. I don't know if there are more bus routes in your area compared to London's buses. King All Star, so that could be I don't know how bad of a punishment that would be in comparison. You know, this or dislike of 170s unintentionally shows from time to time. For me, I wouldn't call the 57 good, but I would call it good when you remember your alternatives. Your alternatives are effectively yeah, so fair enough, I guess. I'm trying to think, what bus routes in London do I like, at least? Because there are usually some bus routes I quite enjoy. It's probably, there must be the one. That I just can't think of right now. Yeah, exactly. So your alternatives, you know, to the 57 is the 131, crap. The 200, well, the Octares just don't like. They don't like. Well, they had those Octare double deckers until they started catching fire, and then or the train, which because you're at Rains Park, that's GG. You ain't getting the train. So yeah, again, it's not so much that I think the 57's great, it's that the alternatives suck ass. So it's better by default. You have a choice of 3 drinks. Domestos bleach. Domestos bleach. Hydrochloric acid or sparkling water. Is sparkling water good? Well, I don't like it, but it's the only option that isn't literally poisonous. There's a B100 in Brooklyn, M100 in Manhattan, Q100 Queens. Number of buses can be as high as the 90s or even the 100s. Oh, so they got like a Q suffix depending on where about they go. That's kind of cool. We sort of have the same thing here, although we have the H. I say that the H25 and the H17 are in 2 completely different areas, even though they both begin with H. So we sort of do it, just not amazing. Ooh. One of my friends was on the bus behind that one EV bus that blew up the battery. It's always good to be witnessing to such key events in life. Someone I knew rode off a bus after crashing his car. Ouchie, ouch. If it was like a small little cowboy operator, then that's GG. That's basically their whole revenue. Let me adjust the bus stop here. No, not bus. I keep thinking it's a bus stop because of how I'm sort of laying this out. It was either London United or Transport UK from memory, so your description is accurate. I hate Abellio's new name. Transport. Transport UK. That's so vague of a company name. It's like the kind of company names you expect from like a children's cartoon. Who do you work for? Transport UK. Speaking of cars, why is the insurance of an 800 quid car for me like 3 to 8 grand a year? Because they don't trust you. The insurances don't trust you, mate. You're a reckless driver who's gonna write off your car many times a year. Yeah, it does sound like a government agency now that you mention it. Yeah. I got a 15 grand insurance quote. Man, they just didn't. I guess they just don't want the business. That's stupid. I remember when I was considering of getting a car, and I think I've just come to the consideration that even I don't have a license yet. So I obviously this was before I was preparing to get like a driver's license and take driving lessons before I changed my mind. But realistically, for these situations, for me, I can afford the car, fuel, road tax, or insurance. I can't afford them all. So like how New Jersey is a state-owned agency that runs all the public transport in the state. Well, New Jersey's Transit still sounds like a believable name of a company. Like that doesn't sound that bad compared to Transport UK. Alright, this will be the penultimate station before the hospital. Okay. Oh goodness, it's closer to 10 o'clock now. I wasn't focused on the time. I don't really stream this long. I just really want to get this thing done. Almost at the... We're almost there now. We're almost at the hospital. Actually, this should be an island platform as well, because it makes it easier for people at the hospital changing between them. Alright, so, just as I'm preparing to end, because I really want to get some rest, so... maybe a small bite to eat. No! I want to... Look, Spicy Pepper, even if I do play NIMBY Rails for another 5, 10, 15, 25, 45 minutes after the stream, I don't want to be streaming whilst I'm doing that last bit, because I'm also occupied. Yeah. Also, I want to eat, and it's hard to stream when you're eating. It's also just rude, really. There we go. Morris the horse. No, it's... Oh, get your heads out of the gutter. It's not that bad. I don't wank whilst playing with NIMBY Rails or anything. I've got better things to do. I need both hands to play NIMBY anyway. That's impossible. Takes liking trains to... Yes it does. Alright, there we are. I might actually put a... I wonder, has anyone done like hospital POIs in NIMBY? I don't think they have. Let me just check. Hospital. Or like a demand curve. No, it doesn't. Alright, I'll work it out. I'll do some clever maths. Fair enough, Crazy Shark. But there you go. That's the tram line sorted. So, behind everyone's back, I'm gonna add this tram line, and probably as well as a depot, and get this all sorted. But there you go, nice little, slightly extra long stream for norm compared to usual. So there you go. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming along to this real fun stream, and good night. Hopefully soon I'll get this railway review done before the end of the month, but I make no promises. Yeah, I know about the airport POIs as well, but I'll just work it out with another way. But thank you very much, everyone, for coming along. It was a really fun stream tonight. So, yeah, have a good night or good day, depending on your time zone. And I'll speak to you all later. So, goodbye. Enjoy your evening pleasure. Thank you, Tom.